know exactly who you are, dude. I listen to you all the time.
Shut up. Really? That's crazy. Thank
Like
you.
all like I'm geeked out a little bit.
Shut up.
Nah, I'm geeked out.
You're a liar.
I'm so
You
serious.
lie. Thank you. I appreciate that. So we were playing your song.
I know. I every time someone tags me in it, I'm like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, it must feel surreal, you know?
Nah, it's been awesome. Like the response that I've gotten. Sirius was playing it before FM radio was playing it. Y'all are
Right.
like
Well, that's what we do.
y'all are east to the street. So yeah, no, I've been really enjoying the response. I'm very grateful and appreciative.
Yeah. So you're on SiriusXM The Heat. I'm Mina SayWhat. We are bringing you that heat live from home. We're officially in Mina's house, like my real house. Like
What's
my
up?
dog is downstairs. And Breland is Zooming with us, video calling. What's up, Bree?
What's up? What's up? I'm here. I'm here.
So you're home right now?
I am home right now. I'm back in my childhood home, which is Burlington, New Jersey. So
Yes! That's where I am. But wait, so you're from Atlanta. So you literally went into like the kind of the epicenter of the coronavirus.
I kind of went right into the eye of the storm.
Right.
The way that I saw it though is like, look, I live in a small 1-bedroom apartment in Atlanta by myself.
Right.
Like, do I really want to be trapped there for like 2 months, or would I rather be home with my parents and dog and sister? I figured that was gonna be a better look.
And mom's cooking too. Hello.
And look, I'll tell you this: mom's cooking is serious. Unfortunately, my mom is a boss chick and is handling a lot of business and getting her doctorate degree.
Oh wow, yes, mama.
Yeah, she's super smart. So she's booked and busy. So my dad has been doing the cooking and it's not the same.
Oh.
It's really
You
not.
trying to come for dad's cooking. Wait,
Look,
so what's
he's
the
trying
worst
his
thing
best.
that he makes that he swears is good?
See, I think this though. He's been honest. Like I don't think that he'll swear that any of it's good. Like he knows what it is. Like he's trying his best.
So I'm turning into like Martha Stewart on quarantine. I made like a carrot cake from scratch. I even made frosting. I'm like, what is happening?
Yo, so really, I should have been trying to do quarantine from where you're at. That sounds like the wave.
Well, I'm by myself, so I don't want to get nobody, sick or
No.
anything.
Stay where you're at.
So this is a weird time for you to have a hit single. So you have My Truck, we're playing it. I mean, it's viral. It has a TikTok dance and everything. And now this coronavirus hits and you're in the middle of your first big single. You just signed your first deal. Your song's being played nationally on SiriusXM.
Yeah.
And you're in the middle of a pandemic. Like, how has that affected you?
I mean, I'll say this without getting too spiritual or religious. I feel like God has his hand over my life and over my career. And so regardless of what happens in the world, I believe that things are going to be okay.
Right.
I mean, it is a weird time to have a hit song and a weird time to not be able to like go out and tour and like really connect with my fans. But I also think that I've been fortunate and blessed to make a lot of awesome music from home and to get creative doing a little radio press run on Instagram Live and Zoom and be able to do stuff like this. And also just like kind of building a following and being able to make more content from the crib. It's all about trying to be innovative and staying on top of it, because that's really all we can do.
Right. I think the people that are going to really come out of this successful are the people that find creative, unique ways to do their job. Like, look at what Swiss Beats and Timberland are doing.
Oh my gosh, they're turning up with those with those battles.
Exactly. So it's like there's still a lot of content, a lot of people with nothing to do. I feel like you need to look at this as an opportunity to really like make your stamp when people are thirsty for content,
Of course.
and new music and just entertainment in general.
It's exactly what it is. You're entirely right.
Yeah. So My Truck, I've never heard Skrr sung in like a melody, like Skrr. Can you do it for me?
Yeah. Well, I will say this: Beyonce on her song "Heard About Us," I think it's called, I think that's the record. She sang a skirt, and I think that was the first time I had heard someone sing a skirt. And I said, you know what, I'm going to add some more notes, and then I'm going to double it, and I'm throwing it in the hook. So hers, I think, was in the verse. So I'm definitely trying to make more of a statement on mine, but I definitely haven't heard it done many more times than that.
I love it. I mean, it really adds like it's catchy. It makes the song catchy. You know, don't touch my truck.
Yeah, it's just honestly, like, I'm a songwriter first, even before being an artist. I've written a lot of records. I have a single with Trey Songz coming out
Oh yes,
very soon called Circles. I have some records with on Chris Brown's next project. And so I just, as a songwriter, I'm always kind of looking for, okay, this is a cool record, but what's going to take it to the next level? What's that thing that's really going to hook people? And on this record, it was definitely the skirts for sure.
So this is what I would categorize as country rap, which I feel like is like a new genre that we're seeing being built, with Lil Nas X really just being at the helm. Would you describe your song as like fitting into that category?
Yeah, I think it fits into a few categories, because, you know, we would probably call Old Town Road that, but then it became the biggest song of all time, arguably. So with that, I think everything ends up becoming a pop song when it's popular enough. You know, like Roddy Ricch's The Box is a rap record, but it's also a pop song because it gets played on pop radio and because it's popular and everyone knows it. So I think more than anything, rather than trying to focus on how I categorize it, I just try to make good music and try to be myself and have fun records that people like to listen to. And, you know, I let everybody else put it where they want.
Yeah. So do you have like country influences? Did you grow? I mean, you're from New Jersey, so
yeah.
And then you moved to Atlanta.
It strikes people as a little odd, but really the country influence just comes from me being a fan of songwriting and storytelling, and I feel like I've had some of my best songwriting moments in Nashville. Just the way that country is constructed, the way they make their songs, and the way they pay attention to every lyric. Like, country and hip hop are really not all that different at the end of the day. It's like you have the freedom to talk about whatever, and it's based on life experiences and your ability to tell a story. Yeah. So, you know, I think it's just a matter of the type of language that you use and the type of instrumentation that you use. But I don't see as big a gap between country and hip hop from like a songwriting perspective.
I mean, even some of the women, like the country women artists, they're gangsta. They're talking about breaking down doors, keying cars.
Oh, like, no, for sure.
I dug my key up to the side of his pretty. Like, they're gangsta, you know?
No, and I think we can probably all think of a few country records that we like. You know, everyone, even if you're a big hip hop head, you're probably still gonna get down with Life is a Highway. You know, like,
right.
There's some records that people that are just undeniable, and I think that's the beauty of music, is regardless of where you come from and regardless of what you typically listen to, there's something about like a really good record, even if it's outside of your usual genre, that you can still appreciate. Okay, yeah, that's a great record.
Right. I'm Mina SayWhat, talking to Breland live on Zoom, SiriusXM The Heat. We are really in my house, Mina's house. Breland is really in his house, Breland's house.
Yes.
So you grew up in New Jersey. You went to Georgetown. So I assume you're an Allen Iverson fan, maybe?
Yeah, I love AI.
Hey!
Yeah, there are a few Georgetown grads that have gone on to do some incredible things in sports. Patrick Ewing, Dikembe Mutombo, Lonzo Mourning. We've got a lot of legends coming out of Georgetown.
Right. So tell me about what the journey has been like for you to get signed. You mentioned you're a songwriter. I mean, clearly your songwriting ability is good enough to be on a Chris Brown project or a Trey Songz project. So what was the decision like to now start to be an artist, which I'm seeing a lot of people do that? Pink Sweats comes to mind immediately as a songwriter.
Yeah, there are
to the forefront.
Like Frank Ocean, even Ty Dolla $ign was writing records for people before. So yeah, it's just the transition wasn't as crazy as people think. I mean, like, regardless of writing songs for other people or writing songs for myself, it's all based around writing songs. The difference is now I'm just performing them as well and standing behind them and saying, hey, this is me, rather than kind of staying behind the scenes and let somebody else, you know, tell the story publicly. But a lot of the work on the back end is really similar. So that transition hasn't really been all that crazy, but it was really just after I made this record and I saw like, you know, it's kind of a unique song and there aren't really a lot of artists that are doing songs in that lane. So I was like, you know what, this song is either going to continue to sit on my laptop or I can put it out myself.
Yeah.
And so I just decided to take a chance and put it out myself independently. And, you know, and then Atlantic eventually came across it, and you know, we kind of agreed on the vision of how to move forward. And they saw what it was that I was trying to do and heard some of my other demos that I came in with. And so that's how we put it together.
So we talked about My Truck really fitting that like country trap genre. Like, do you
Yeah.
have more music that's similar to that? Because I feel like when
Yeah.
Nas did what he did, Little Nas X, the follow-up music was very rap. So it
Right.
kind of like question, was he really a country
Right.
trap artist?
Right. Yeah, I think all of the music that I have has crossover appeal between country and hip hop and country and R&B and country and pop.
Right.
I'm trying not to do that. I don't want to come in with this song and then totally pivot away from it, because I
Right.
think that there are the people that are listening to this song and like this song, like it for what it is and because of the type of song that it is and how I'm performing it. So I'm keeping a lot of those elements on my future releases. It's just some songs will lean a little more country, some songs will lean a little more hip hop, and some songs may lean a little more pop.
I really like the video, how you have what we would think is a typical country guy,
Yeah.
you know, the white cowboy, you know, with
Yes.
his chaps and his hat. And then you push him aside and you
Yes.
come in with your little skirt. Like, can you talk to me about how that, I mean, it's a genius idea, but how'd you even come up with that?
Honestly, it was just that like the song went off on TikTok before it went, you know, anywhere else. And I didn't have a TikTok account, and I'm not featured in the artwork, and my Instagram handle was something totally different at the time. So nobody could really attach a face to the song. And then I was like, you know what, let me use this to my advantage and have a cool moment in the video where we can kind of hit him with like a pump fake. So I just figured a lot of people were listening to the song with like, you know, no idea of what I looked like. So I was like, let me give them who they might expect and then come in rather than just coming in. It was just a cool opportunity, I thought, to kind of make my entrance.
Yeah, I like it. And then I hear there's a remix coming.
There is a remix coming. There actually may be a couple remixes coming.
Oh.
I think we're gonna do kind of like a more country themed remix, and then do a more hip hop themed remix. So you can definitely expect some features on the way later this month and top of next month for sure.
I know Ray Cyrus has really been supportive of this whole transition. I mean, he obviously was very helpful with Little Nas X, but even when I was talking to K. Michelle, she was telling me how he invited her to come record, I believe on his ranch or something like that.
Yeah.
Could it be Ray Cyrus? I feel like I'm on the Masked Singer now. Is it Ray Cyrus? It's on the remix.
Look, it's not Ray Cyrus on the remix, but it is someone that country fans respect and someone that you know, music fans will be able to appreciate for sure.
Right. So the country like kind of genre really pushed back on Nas X at first. You know, I mean, at one point they didn't even want him to really, you know, I mean, be on the chart. Have you received that same kind of backlash, or
I mean,
have they embraced you?
I think he took a lot of that so that people after him didn't have to. So shout out to him. But yeah, a lot of people have been just showing a lot of love. I think country is coming around to the fact that things are changing, and hip hop is also coming around to the fact that things are changing and that there's a lot of crossover music to be made.
All right, cool. So before we wrap up, real quickly, if you had one person you can be quarantined with right now, anyone, who would it be?
Celebrity?
Yeah, someone we know, yeah.
Okay, I'd say I feel like I could have a really fun quarantine with Lizzo. I feel like our energy is both super high. I'm trying to make music with her. I think she's awesome, incredible woman.
Okay. And real quickly, can you just give like a message for your fans of encouragement while they quarantine? You know, a lot of people are at home. They might be needing some encouragement, you know?
Yeah. You know, to everyone out there listening and, you know, all of my people out there and people who rock with me, just know that we will all make it through this together. We will all make it through this stronger than ever. And this is just a temporary moment in what I still think has the potential to be a great year and a great decade.
All right. And then one more, just say, hey, it's Breland. I'm on SiriusXM The Heat.
Awesome.
And then give like a short, encouraging quarantine message or something like that.
Love it. Hey, SiriusXM, this is Breland. I am on The Heat. And I just wanted to say, stay home, stay safe, stay positive. We will all make it through this shortly.
Yay, and we're done. Woo!
Awesome, Mina. I
Thank
appreciate
you, Breland.
Thank
Stay
you so
safe.
much.
Okay.
Of course, you too.
All right. Bye.